everybody. Welcome to week 4. I'm so excited about this week of loving others. And we are going to move our body in such a fun way today. So, as we work through circuits, I'm going to invite you to let the Lord bring to mind someone that might need some extra covering in prayer, or just might need some extra love today. Maybe this is someone the Lord brings to mind, and there's an invitation for you to reach out to them. But I just want you to be mindful of people as we move our body, because as the word says, I'll read it over you today. And this is our anchor passage for the week. John 13:34 and 35 in the New Living Translation, which is my favorite. So now I am giving you a new commandment: love each other. Just as I have loved you, you should love each other. For your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. So there is so much writing on how we love one another. Like, the world looks at how we do community and how we love our brothers and sisters, and they're like, wait a minute, there is something different. And so it is a reflection of Christ's love for us. So as we move our bodies, we're just going to be mindful of that as we pray and move through these circuits. Okay, so we have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'm going to lead you through 3 circuits, and I'm going to do them 2 times through, and I'm going to invite you to repeat them a 3rd time if you'd like to go back through this. Of course, you can do this 2 times if you want to get 4 circuits in. So, 4 circuits of 4 times of each circuit. So you can always hit replay and do it again. All right, so let's just warm up. All right, so if you set your watches, which I like to do, I do this as a high intensity interval class. So you can just put your phone on high intensity interval, and we're just going to swing our arms, start to engage your core. Some big circles back and some big circles forward. A few twists of the waist. I like to work kind of from the head down here. Just bring one arm to the side and take a deep inhale, big reach overhead. Pull that shoulder back and down, and then maybe look up. Big stretch. You can really feel that through that hip flexor. And then other side. Slide down the body, bring that shoulder back and down. Look up. And all the way over. Inhale, big reach. Exhale. So you got a wide stance. Just go ahead and fold over and let your upper body hang heavy. You could sway side to side. You can grab an opposite elbow. That feels good. Just strength this huge smoothie. Hope it doesn't come up on me. That'd be bad. And then roll all the way up. We're going to turn and find a runner's lunge. So just frame that front foot. Just take a big lunge, opening through that hamstring and through the glutes. Straighten through that leg and bend again. So taking us to a pyramid shape and then into a runner's lunge a few times. Just get some mobility going. And then stay in that runner's lunge. Keep one hand into the mat and then reach tall. Big twist. You should feel that more in the outer glute here. This is a hamstring and glute focused practice today. Root down into this back leg and then just pull the toes towards the nose. Big stretch here, connecting to the breath. So allow the Lord to start bringing to mind some people that He would have you focus on today. Shift the weight forward. And then let's switch legs. So runner's lunge, other side. I love the practice of kind of like imaginative prayer in our devotional, just allowing the Lord to surface a face or a name every day. Who would the Lord have you pray for? I'm always amazed at who pops up when I do it that way. Sometimes it's people I haven't thought of in a long time, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know what's going on, but you do. And so I just entrust this person to you today. I just lift them up, hold them. Take one more inhale and exhale. And then come all the way up. And bring the feet together and then slowly roll to stand. All right, shoulders back and down. Engage that deep core through all of our moves today. So we're going to start with a 40-second, I call these buy-in moves, just getting some buy-in from you. I have a feeling your body in or you wouldn't be here. So we've done this before, but we're just going to take it to it from a deadlift, which is where you just kind of like a deadlift. If I'm going to show you this way, and I've told you this before, it's kind of like, you know how you like kick the car door closed with your booty? So it's like you kick the car door closed and you take the shins and the weights right by the shin and hinge at the waist and you squeeze all the way up. So this is a deadlift to clean. So a clean is where you just bring the weights right to the shoulder and then we're going to re-rack. So you're going to deadlift, clean, re-rack. Deadlift, clean, re-rack. So you'll want your heavy weights with this one because this is all lower body and you've got big muscle groups to work down there. So let me go ahead and get my timer. Where's my phone? All right, here we go, team. 40-second buy-in in 3, 2, 1. So we brush the shin, clean, rack, brush, clean, rack, brush. Squeeze at the top. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Not too bad, huh? Hopefully you have weights that are heavy enough for this. My weights are not heavy enough for this, but for the sake of demonstration, it's probably okay. I do have a class to teach right after this, so I've got to save a little bit of my energy for that. Squeeze at the top. One more second. Up and rest. Good job. All right, so we're going to take this now to just a basic deadlift. I am going to grab some heavier weights. All right, so no clean. We're just going to brush the shin all the way down and then squeeze at the top. We have 40 seconds of work. Big inhale. Here we go. Just down, up. So we're moving through these a little bit faster here. So back and squeeze. Kick the car door closed and squeeze. Pick up the toes. You should have all 10 toes picked up off the floor. It's always kind of like your test of, am I rooted into the four corners of my feet? That's where you want to be, is in the four corners of the feet. Inhale back, exhale up. We have 8 more seconds to work. Then we have 20 seconds off. We're going to take that deadlift clean in our next step, but we're going to add a side step. So let me show you what that looks like. So we have a deadlift, clean, side step. Deadlift, clean, side step. So it goes deadlift, clean, side step. Deadlift, clean, other foot. All right, we have 3 seconds to showtime. Get ready. Here we go. Deadlift, clean, side step. Deadlift, clean, side step. Got it? So we're here for 30 seconds or 40 seconds, but only 30 more. Woo! I'm already feeling this in my glutes. Mercy. Woo! So this side step is like one felt swoop. You have 10 more seconds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Give me 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, next move. We're going to take this to one dumbbell. You're going to hinge at the waist, and we're going to just take this little squat pulse right at the top, focusing on those glutes. We really never come out of this squat. So here we go. Hold and hinge, and just pulse up. Squeeze, squeeze. Exhale. So this is where you're going to feel this too in your deep core and your low back, but really on these glutes. Oh my word. Team. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 20 more seconds. And then we have a 20-second rest, and we go straight back into those deadlifts. Give me 10 more seconds. Stay low in that pulse. You've got this for 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and you're out. Whew. All right. Pat it out. Whew. We've got this. Shake it out. You got 10 seconds. It's just a deadlift. Just a deadlift. You know what I mean. All right. All right, let's get our mind off how bad this hurts and start focusing on who is God inviting you to love. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Love one another just as I have loved you. So you must love one another. This is how the world will know that you are my disciples. Wow. Sign me up. Inhale, booty back. Exhale, squeeze. I hope y'all are enjoying this repetitive reflection. I have a love-hate relationship with it sometimes because it really forces me to press in. All right, so now we take this to that deadlift, clean to squat, and we take it side to side. If you have a band, you can always add a band. That would add a lot of spice to this. I do not have a band, but you could. All right, we got 4, 3, 2, here we go. We deadlift, clean, squat. Deadlift, clean, squat. I think that loving the people that I like, that's super easy. Right? Even the word says, like, even our enemies do that. But maybe the Lord's bringing to mind some people today that aren't so easy to love. Oh, man. So proud of us. Give me 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And you're out. All right, grab that one weight. Maybe you keep 2. You can hold them low like this. We're going to take our booty back and we're going to pulse this out. You're going to hinge at the waist. Get ready. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the weights up and then pulse low. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. This is a long one. This one's hard. I'm already burning. Ooh, little bitty baby breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull the pelvic floor up and in each time you move and pulse up. You can feel that deep core engage and pull up, pull up, pull up. 15 more seconds. Come on, stay in it. Stay in it. Come on, team. You got 8 seconds to work. Pull the toes up. 4 corners of the feet root. Find a spot that doesn't move. Stay engaged. Almost there. And you're done. Whew. All right, let me pause that. Get a sip of water. Whew. So proud of us. All right, so still working those glutes and hamstrings, okay? All day long, glutes and hamstrings. So this next one we're really focusing on a staggered deadlift, and then we take it to a split lunge, staggered, split lunge with a split deadlift, and then we're going to take it to alternating snatches. We're still breathing. Let me get my timer reset here. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Well, I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. All right, reset. All right, back up on our feet. So let me show you the first move. And then after that, I'm just going to show you in the 20 seconds of rest. All right, so we have a staggered. So we're going to have our right foot forward and our left toes back. So we just brush the shin. So it's still a deadlift, but your weight, I mean, you could almost do it without, sometimes I'll do a one-legged deadlift, but we're not going to do that today. So these back toes are just back here for balance. You're going to brush the shin and come up. We start that in 3 seconds. Right foot stays strong and rooted, shoulders back and down. Inhale back, exhale squeeze. Inhale back, exhale squeeze. So all the weight About 90% of your weight is in this right leg. The left toe is just holding balance. This is called a B stance. B is in Becky. B stance or a staggered deadlift, either one. You might hear it referred to both. Oh my word. Okay, 10 more seconds. And then we're going to take it to a split lunge with a split deadlift. I'll show you that in 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. So a split lunge is where you kind of have this double, like 90 degree. So you're going to take this down and then over, down and over. See that? It's just like a hinge. So we come up and out. Here we go. Join me. So go straight down, down, up, hinge, down, up, hinge. Woo! Me and my bright ideas. All right, down, up, hinge. Oh, my right leg is talking about this whole situation. Right leg, I'm so sorry. You get a break here in just a minute. We're going to go to alternating snatches. And the snatch, unlike the clean, goes all the way overhead. The clean stops at the shoulder. The snatch goes overhead. You got 2, 1, and you're out. Whew. So you need one weight for this. So we take it here, overhead, drop, overhead. All right. Pat that right glute out. So proud of you, right leg. All right, here we go. Get low. We start. And overhead you go. Squeeze, drop, switch. Squeeze, drop, switch. Exhale, inhale. Breath pattern so important. Oh my word. Whew. Come on, team. Come on, team. Ugh. Drop, switch, squeeze, drop, switch, squeeze. We've got this. Woo! We've got this. Almost there, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we go. Left foot leads. We go to that B stance, split deadlift. Right toes just barely back here, holding our balance. Deep core engages. We're going to hinge. This booty goes back. Here we go. Deep inhale. Take it back. Squeeze up. Don't stop now. We're almost done. We have this circuit, and then we're going to get a little breather. If you start to lose your balance, you can take a little moment and then come right back in. Now, if you have balance issues, you can always just hold on to a chair or a table nearby and use one weight. You can just brush that shin with that one weight and keep your balance on that other hand. It's just an option. If you want to get fancy and try keeping the toe up, you totally can. We have that split lunge hinge. So we take it down, up, over. Whew. Down, up, over. See it? All right. 3, 2, and we go. Take it down, up, over. Down, up, over. Whew. This really works that low back as well. This gets all parts of that left glute. Everything's hitting right here. When you come up, really want you to be tall through the spine, tall through the crown. We hinge up, over. Try to get as deep over that left quadricep as you can. Give me 4 more seconds. 3, 2, oh, and you're out. Rest. All right, we have that alternating snatch coming up. I'm going to do it from the side just so you can see form. You get really low, but I want you to think, I've got a preschool chair back here behind me. So you're going to take it low into the preschool chair and we snatch overhead. Here we go, team. Here we go. Bring it up and switch. Drop, switch. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Whew. Squeeze. Pick up the toes. Pick up the toes. So proud of us. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. How you doing? How about 10 more seconds here? 10 more seconds and we take a good rest. Oh, give me 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we have a dumbbell hip thrust. So we're getting on the ground here. So you're going to take your weights and you're going to put them right here at the hip level. So I'm going to move my camera down just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Whoop, there we are. Hello. Okay, so on our backs, best news of the day, right? We're going to take this to our backs. And we have a 40-second dumbbell hip thrust. And so we're here. We thrust up. And so the difference in this circuit is that we have two different, we have one move. But what we do, we take this up, down for 40 seconds, and then we hold for the 20. So up, down for 40, hold for the 20. So you really don't get a rest. Sorry. Love you guys. All right, so we got 14 seconds, and then we take off. So squeeze, drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze, drop. So this is glute and hamstring focused here, team. Root into the soles of the feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take it up and lower. Try not to let the glutes come all the way to a rest on the mat. You just want to barely touch the mat and then come right back up. Those hip bones are going as high to the sky as you possibly can get them. Squeeze at the top and drop. Squeeze at the top and drop. Come on, friends. We exhale, squeeze and drop. Squeeze and drop. Up and lower. We're getting close to that 20-second hold. You got 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Now I want you to stay up as high as you can. Every few seconds, give it another little lift and squeeze. Now we're going to drop this when the timer sounds, and we're going right back to that up, down. Oh my goodness. Come on, team. Where's the timer? I can't see it, so I'm waiting too. Okay, here we go. I couldn't see it. I'm like, I know it's on. Oh, squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. Oh, man. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You can also walk this out, but that's really hard. Just an option. Come on, friends. Almost there. The timer sounds. We hold, we hold, we hold. Keep it up. Keep a tight squeeze, drawing the inner thighs towards one another. Can you lift up 2 inches? Can you lift up 2 more? Up and squeeze. Hold it with me. We're almost there. 1 more inch. Oh, and you're out. Woo. Come up and get some water. Wow. That was awesome. I didn't always remind you about the people we were praying for. So let's just take a moment before we do just a little bit of core work. Oh, and let's think about those people. Who is the Lord calling to mind? Let me read our passage. So now, I am giving you a new commandment. Love each other. Just as I have loved you, you should love each other. Your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. And then the reflection daily question is, who might need a glimpse of God's love through me today? How can I show up for them? Wow, the Lord just immediately brought someone to mind I wasn't expecting, and I know exactly how I can show up for them. think about that for a moment. Let's go to our backs. So we're going to do just a little bit of core work and then we're done. So on our backs we go. We're going to bring our feet up to the sky and we're going to lead through the heels. So like heels to heaven. Take your hands and put them underneath your low back. That just gives me a little bit of extra support. We're going to lift up through the heels and back down. Let's take 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands up to the sky. We're going to pulse towards the toes. Breathe up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right hand's going to come outside of the left heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. Hands underneath the low back. Let's repeat. Heels to heaven in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. That was 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right hand leads. Here's 8, 7. Get a good twist. Here's 4, 3, 2. Other side last time. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Woo, that was hard. Rock side to side, keep the knees to chest. Grabbing the outsides of the feet. Draw the knees in towards the underarm or rib cage. Happy baby, that's what this is called. Not the most glamorous pose, but it feels so good. We're going to bring this left foot into the mat and find a figure 4 shape. We're going to bring this right foot over to the left side. It's called a twisted root in yoga. Try to keep your shoulder blades into the mat. I love a cactus arm when I'm in any shape on my back. Just makes me feel so open and free. I don't know. Breathing along this right side body. One more cycle of breath. And then coming back up. And then we're going to switch sides. So this time the left sole is going to come outside of the right. Maybe look away from the legs. You can do that. Or you can just stay looking up. Focusing on the breath. On your next inhale, can you come up? And unwind, bringing the soles of the feet together. This is a reclined bound angle. Breathe. While we're on our backs, I'm actually going to end us in Shavasana, as this is called in yoga. Just get long and heavy on your mat. You can bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. Just take a moment here. Well, usually I have music playing during Shavasana. In this moment, I just want you to focus on God's presence with you. Things I wish I could say at the studio. Just be mindful of God with you. And take a moment to lift up anybody else he brings to mind. Blink eyes to open. Make a big stretch here. And then come on your favorite side and push your way up to an easy seat. Crisscross the legs. Shift the weight around. Find your most comfortable seat. Bring the shoulders back. Close the eyes. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. Blink eyes open. Friends, I love you all so much. It is such an honor to lead you all in this group this summer. Thank you all for practicing with me today, and I cannot wait to see you all in the group and in next week's video. Have a great day. Bye.